Am I live? I think I am. That's cool. That's cool. Alright. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be doing some map making. Um, Today I'm doing the Big Tavern map that every D&D game needs. And if you don't have it, it's not a D&D game. Oh no. I have the wrong settings enabled. Because I don't know how to do my job. And I screw with my settings too much. Alright. So for this map, the main goal is to make a big map for the Morning Horn. Had to yap and censor myself there. I was told by my manager I'm not allowed to swear as much. Oh no. um, but in all seriousness, I am going to try and swear less. I am not good at this, but I'm going to try. We should probably make this like circle, and then we nope, that's the wrong one. Cool. So there's probably not a lot of horses around, but there may be some pack animals. You could probably reasonably find one or two out front. I really like this map though because you have this wonderful little balcony here that overlooks the sea, and you know it looks like a freaking pretty cool place. Um, it's just always gonna be stuff full. Like I plan on filling every one of these tiles with a character basically, so we will see if this works out for that. Oop. The owner would probably have paid for his own pavement, but because we're on the Sioux, no one's really paying for roads unless you are a private business owner. So roads are going to be pretty naturally formed by where people decide to walk. So you'll probably have like these beaten grass paths forming the edges of your road, especially with a place that's going to be like hyper popular like this. And then we're probably going to go with a bit more of a dirt texture in the middle. That's a little hard. I don't like this texture actually. Let's try something a little more subtle. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So the trick for that one is we have dead grass and then dirt on top of it. Then we would probably have some of that going on over here. Then we have the dirt on top of it. And this is the pathway most people would walk. We wouldn't have this like stark difference, I don't think, for these side alleys because you don't have like this pavement, non-pavement contrast going on. We might have some sand though. We're definitely gonna have sand because it's coarse and rough and gets every. And then we might do something like this just to beat the sand back a little. Make the the sand textured. Alright. And from there, this being the side entrance, I think this would be a little rundown. Not as much as the main entry, but still a little. This would be restored real quick. I'm not sure how I feel about these table layout because it's almost a little too orderly. I feel like that, you know, if this is as popular as places I'm gonna make it, these places, this whole thing would get bumped around a little, you know, pushed here and there. They probably wouldn't have a roaring fire. This is probably mostly for light. In fact, speaking of light, I should get a few. I think there are sconces. Yeah, sconce lights. Yeah, we get a couple of these. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you'd have that over the front. You probably have one. There and there. Probably one here and here. I think one out here would be nice, and you'd probably have one in here, although this would be secondary light to the main fireplace and the rest of the windows. Yeah, we'll put another one on this side of the wall. This way, the edgy brooding corner can exist, because this would cast a nice cone. These would be circular. Should I have two tables out here? I don't think I should have a long table. I think I should have a round one. And I think I should have it be a little bit less populated for the cinematicness of it. And because the morning horn is so popular, they may even have a few tables outside that aren't really waited on. They're just sort of there. Because there's just so many people who are always coming to this place, because this is the only tavern in the pirate town where everyone wants to get drunk. And that is a problem that the tavern owner has to deal with. Plenty of booze, a small kitchen. He doesn't really need the kitchen for much. I think the tavern itself is done. Over to these buildings. I'll probably leave this the same. I'm gonna go check my reference map real quick, because I forget what shop. This would be Rox's reagents. So this would be a potion shop, and this would be the magic shop. Okay. This place, I'm going to give a different floor, because he's wealthy enough to afford one, and he wants to appear mysterious, because it attracts more business. Yeah, something like this maybe. Whoop, that is not full opticity. Do I like this? No, it's too big. Filter placement size, we're gonna go 50, and then we go down, and that looks really nice actually. Why, welcome to my emporium of curiosities. If you're here looking for your own identified objects, I have plenty for sale. Maybe not that. Maybe, welcome to the shop. Welcome to the Serpentine Suggestion. I already know what you're here for, and I can assure you, even if you're not satisfied with its initial appearance, you will be as soon as you get your hands on it. Yeah, that's ominous enough and enough of a good business pitch. I think he could pull it off. Especially if the players are going to be all, Dungeon Master, I don't want to talk to the mysterious shopkeeper who sells us potentially cursed items. I don't care. You're going to get your cursed items, and you're going to damn enjoy them. Oh goodness, where would a nice curved piece of window be? Window. No, there is none, is there? No, not really. I get so yawny every time I goddamn turn on a recording. I don't know why. It is a problem I do not know the solution to. I would love to know the solution to. And then he has a little display stand over here, because he's that extra. Down a layer. Armor. Weapon. Weapon. Book. Because this is mostly what he has in his store. Rox's Reagents has a lot of potion. Whoop. Potion. Probably towards the door, he would have more of them. Then maybe some of these, you know, other looking ones. Do we have any like herbs or plants? Herb. Plant. I think that looks like a pretty cool potion shop. Potion setup. I'd be up your strongest potions. Also, I need to put more windows down. can't handle my strongest potions. I need to put him in one of my games. I need to draw him and put him in one of my games. I'm gonna draw rocks, and I'm gonna draw our good Sir Knight. The only double window I will ever put on a map will be there to hide my mistakes. I think this is a pretty good map. Put a few trees down, actually, just to liven it up a little. It's actually some huge trees. Probably can smallen them. Smallify. I've received the message. Oh no. What did I receive? Oh geez. Alright, I'll handle that later. Is there any more wonderful little things I can just toss in and around that should be on a lower layer? Alright. Some crates, some wood, some barrels, you know, usual stuff. Yeah, I think this is basically done. This map looks really good. Zoom out for a moment. Do I notice any glaring flaws? Yes. This area is very empty. What can I include here? I think I can include like a little, not necessarily like a full stable, but maybe like a little horse pen. Do I have like a fence anywhere? Wooden fences? This could work. Let's get these properly sized. I think sizing it like this is best. Yeah. That over and up, and then we can move this over, and then the horsey pen can go like this, and this, and the horsies can come and go in this part of the pen. Horses are so stupid. They are very dumb animals. But they're also very large and very fast, so you can never escape them. And you cannot escape the things you've ever said about horses. Trust me, I've tried. But they always seem to find me. Always. Tent, I think, is a... No. Shop? No. Roofs? Is there a roof button? Desert, straw roof, cloth roof. Yeah. Yeah, we can do something like that. Flip. And then we have... Whoops. That has no soft, and it is fully realized. Good place to keep your livestock. Alrighty. I'll probably remove that trough down to the bottom left, or just move it up into the actual pen. Other than that, I kind of like this map. Maybe I can convert this building into like a stable of sorts. Yeah, I think I should do that. I think if I look at my reference map, I did put a stable here, and I wanted to make reference to it existing at least once. Yeah, there is a stable there on the map. Man, this takes fucking for. I did it again. I need to stop swearing. This takes yapping forever. Oh. I've been streaming for 20 minutes, and yapping half of it has been waiting for it to save. There we go. Now, this goes up in here. And this can come down to here. And then this, I think I'm going to convert into a stable. And it's going to be... Move that out of the way. Boop, boop. We're going to have to connect this to the pen. Bum, bum, bum. How do I want this to be laid out? I think I'll lay it out like this, so it goes up to here. This is a door on this side. And it kind of goes along here. It goes up one, and then one over, and then two over, and then turns to the north. And then on the inside, it is very safe for horses to not be stolen. Now you may go, man, this corner's really awkward. Well, that's because it is. And you know what? Awkward corners happen a lot in real life, too. So that just makes it more memorable because it's not perfect. You know? We are going to make the inside of it like this. This side can be like that. And then we're going to make this our main tool. And then we're going to soften. We're going to get this in here. We're going to get some of this going. And we're going to get some, I know there's a hay texture somewhere. Right? There's gotta be. There it is. I am a fool. Some hay. Hey. We're going to clear that. We're going to do that. Yeah, good stable for good horsies, if there ever are any. And it's also a place for pirates who don't want to sleep out under the stars, because a lot of them don't have a house here. They've only got tents. Wow, really? Um, not a lot of short weapons, huh? My darn, guys. Like, figure your crap out. No, well, Magic Shop Man sells magic things, and that is the only theme here. Very rarely does he have enough weapons and stock to actually justify saying he's a weapons seller. Okay. Going with this theme, however, I could make this our little blacksmithy. But I like the idea he's not next to this mess. And that should be fine. So we're gonna save this, we're gonna export it, we're gonna put it in the foundry. I'm gonna forget to make it a map. And everything will be good. So I also need to return to the campsite map and adjust some things. And I also need to return to the dockyard map and actually put windows down. That's the two things I'll do, and then I'll end the stream. Yeah. So the pirate port of Nassau, or in this game, Nassau, Sarabia, is the current region that they are in. The Sarabian region is full of pirates right now. We're about 1 year into the big piracy boom, historically. The campaign is going to be focused around the consequences of this rather than them like making it. And the players are going to start effectively with a blank slate, and they're going to be allowed to do whatever comes to their heart's desire, because I don't feel particularly pressured to make this a very hardcore sort of campaign. Do 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 do. I have no real inkling as to where the ending will be. All I know is that it will end, and it will end when it's good and ready to. Go back to the dockyard and make some windows. Dockyard's more of a generic map, so I don't really see a lot of need to keep it particularly engaging visually. I should touch up this, though. That is something I should do. This map. Down, 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 down. Alright. So yeah, I should touch up this area like this area is. And to do so, we're going to get the biggest tool, or we're going to get the grass tool, and make sure we're on foreground. We're also going to go onto this. We're going to go here, and we're going to do something like that. Especially over here. We're going to do something like this to both these doors. And then we go through these alleyways and stuff. giving just a little bit more color, flair, and personality to the area, rather than it being brown section. um, I don't think I'm going to put a boat in the dockyard. I think I can just do that with a token. Or a map element. Both of which, I think, is acceptable. Let's close out of that because I don't need that open. Check my messages. Okay. Why people still message me and not watch my streams? Oh well. I feel fat as hell right now because I just ate a whole bunch of pork fried rice. And I love pork fried rice. It's just I ate too much of it because I love it. And now I feel fat and bloated. And it's moderately uncomfortable, but it's well worth it. Lighten mode works great for connecting stamps. Yeah, alrighty. Then we export this. And then we take this from our download to our maps, and then we put it in there. And then we're going to replace the file in this destination. And we're going to go back. And then we're going to go to Camp Shoreline, because this camp is crucially missing some wonderful detail. After this, I will get started on a cave, because caves are cool. And they haven't thrown the players into one yet. Which is very humorous. You would think the first thing you do to any new D&D crew is just throw them in a cave. But nope, I didn't do that to them. We also need some rocks, I think. I think some rocks would be well deserved. Why is this not going to the rock button? There we go. And maybe we use a different texture for this piece of ground. Kind of indicating maybe a gravelly sort of... Nope, that's too big. Advanced settings size 50. You know, just little details like that make areas like memorable and interesting. Do I have any plans with it? No, not really. Is it cool looking? Hell yeah. No, not that. That's what I want. And then we beach, I'm kind of leaving that bland on purpose because it's a beach. Although we should probably change the placement of some of these things. Like the coral. Coral is dangerous, I was told. And I didn't realize this, but they are like actually kind of toxic if you run up and touch it. Got some crabs. I might remove the crabs. I'm removing the crabs. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, crab fans, but shaking, quaking in your boots right now. We're gonna put a bird down though, because I like birds. And then we're gonna have a big bird. We're gonna turn on the blur for the bird. Maybe have another bird. Maybe we make them a little see-through. Can we make them like a shadow? Color. I would love to make some like bird shadows darken. That kind of works. Luminosity, exclusion. See, exclusion looks kind of like a shadow, I think. Filters, brightness, contrast. Actually, I think we can go back up to normal and boom! Bird shadow. That looks good too, and that's kind of impressive. And you can't see the birds, but they're there. And I hit the wrong button. Because I was pinned in the... Anybody ask for mod auto demote? Okay, I'm very confused as to what's going on over there. Oh, they're playing Naruto. Oh, that's why I'm being fucking messaged so much. They want me to join them. I don't want to pull... I guess I will. Whatever. Anything else? No, I think this looks way better. Export it. We're gonna save it. We're gonna put it over from the camp shoreline, and then we're gonna replace. I don't even have to touch it. It's beautiful. And we can close out of that. We can close out of that and close that. And because I'm being messaged so much to join this wonderful Naruto D&D game, I'm gonna say goodbye. No, it's about 20 minutes shorter than I usually stream, but